The 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan, one of 4 trims in this video. This is the SE trim, everyone. And we're going to go ahead, dive in, not waste your guys' time here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Just don't forget to like and subscribe, as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support, as well as a quick shout out to Nilo Volkswagen in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful vehicle for this walk around review. And guys, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. So let's dive in and talk about the new refreshed, new look from exterior to interior here at our channel. Well, I have to say, never been a fan of the Tiguans, but now I am. 2025 Volkswagen, they did it. They kept the same powertrain, 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, 8-speed automatic transmission, but I will say they add more oomph to your gas pedal, and that is 17 extra horsepower from 184 over to 201. And depending on if you have the front wheel drive or all-wheel drive option, your pounds-feet of torque is going to be from 207 pounds-feet of torque in the front-wheel drive and 221 pounds-feet of torque in the all-wheel drive, all right? It does come with electric power steering. It does have the 4Motion all-wheel drive on this exact unit that you're looking at in this video. MPG is 22 city, 30 highway with a 16.9 gallon gas tank size. Dimensions on this exact vehicle, if you guys would like to know if it's going to fit into your guys' driveway or garage, it's going to be 184 inches in length, 73 inches in width, 66 inches in height, 110-inch wheelbase. Width, depending on your front-wheel drive, is going to be 6.6 inches of ground clearance. If it's all-wheel drive, it's 7 inches of ground clearance. Front-wheel drive towing capacity, 1,500 pounds. All-wheel drive towing capacity, 1,800 pounds, which is 300 pounds extra because of that oomph to your motor that they're giving you with regards to the all-wheel drive, okay? Now let's talk what's new, completely front end, starting with the headlight system. LED projector headlight system does come standard, as well as LED in the rear, and they do have the adaptive capability, so depending on what, making right turn, left turn, those projectors are going to be turning with you. Dropping down, we have the live air vents for the wheel area, matte black plastic upper grille here in the front. Dropping down, matte black plastic lower grille with bumper sensors going across, as well as the front end. If you do have the higher trims, okay, so this is the second one up. You have the S being the base entry. This is the SE. Then you have the SE R line black, and then you have the SE LR line. You will get a LED bar going across with an illuminated Volkswagen optioned emblem. Okay, now coming over to the rear, as you guys see, completely more boxier look from the old one to the new one. It does look a bit more rigid, more rugged. Dropping down, because it's the SE, you're going to have some upgrades on this, all right? Some more enhancements. Starting with the rubbers, the rims, you're coming in at the Pirelli Scorpion tires, which is a way better rubber than the S, because the S is running, I believe, a Bridgestone. 235/50 19-inch rim, bicolor rim, and they look a lot more sportier than the S with the machine surface silver and the high gloss black. Suspension system is shock spring strut suspension. Wheel well trims do come painted along with that rocker panel area. Some gray down there. Side mirror, completely different from the old one. Integrated blinker lighting, matte black plastic on the bottom with the silver on top. The door, complete different design on the door. It is heavier and bigger. Handle as well, complete different design. They literally redid this whole exterior. Smart access, keyless fob entry. It's touch sensitive, matte black plastic trim on the bottom of the windows, black gloss in between, and chrome up top. Roof rail in the silver. Over to the gas tank lid, you still got a cap back here. And the, maybe people want to know what it takes. It does take 87. Over to the rear. Now we got more of a protruding spoiler system here. It's a way bigger spoiler system with the integrated brake light, privacy glass, and the wiper. That glass is smaller than the old style. Check out our other video with regards to old versus new on the Tiguan. LED taillight with that kind of LED bar looking like, well, I don't think it's an LED bar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's when the sun hits it, makes it look like an LED bar. Drop down, SE on the left, 4Motion on the right. Lower than that, bumper sensors going across, matte black plastic with some with some more matte gray. Your new parking reflectors are vertical instead of horizontal, and your exhaust tips are tucked away on the right and the left. A backup camera right over that Nilo.com license plate. Because of the SE, you get the electric opening tailgate, all right? The S won't have that. Now we come open to the cargo, and let me go ahead and give you guys some cargo numbers. So cargo numbers, 27 cubic feet of space behind the second row, 59 cubic feet of space if you drop that second row. One thing that you do not have an option for in the new 2025 Tiguans, no third row option, okay? And they're also saying because of the no third row option, they shave off 170 pounds off the vehicle. Others are saying that they shave off that 170 pounds with regards to more aluminum pieces for like the chassis or the suspension. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I will say less weight all around and more power, that's a good thing. On the right-hand side, we get some cubby room. On the left-hand side, cubby room. A lever here to drop that second row. All right, let's go ahead and measure, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, about 3 feet, 3 feet 1 inch behind that second row. We come over to the center console area. Give and take about 6 feet length. If we go ahead and measure the width of the vehicle, about 39 inches in width between the wheel wells. And let's go height. Height is going to be about 29 inches, slide 29 inches, all right? So you'll fit the skis, the snowboards, the bikes, your dishwasher, whatever you want. I don't think you can fit a refrigerator. It's too big. All right, and spare tires. Shout out to Volkswagen for the spare tires and some more cubby room. Now that we're done with the powertrain talk, exterior look on the new 2025 Tiguan in the cargo, let's show you the new interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's show you guys the new interior of the SE trim on the 2025 Tiguan. Everyone, starting with the passenger seat coming in, we have the VTEX leatherette system, or the leatherette, however you want to pronounce it. It is perforated, manual controlled passenger seat, but because of the SE, you get an electric controlled driver seat, okay? That's something to mention. In front, look at the complete new design of the dashboard, as well as the inlays with the texture there and the design, the matte gray look and the silver trims, as well as kind of a suede or VTEX wrap. It kind of feels suede, almost in between leather and suede. Over to the 13-inch infotainment screen, complete new difference on the remodeling of the interface. As you guys can see, we're in the home split screen here. You get the media, your drive data, your Connect phone, and your MPG. Look at that, 575 to a full tank. That's insane on that 2.0 liter. You're getting a lot of miles. Now, you have the heated seat surfaces here, and everything is completely touch sensitive, like your media. If I want to control my audio volume, as well as my dual climate control, all right, you can actually sync that and control that. Let's go ahead and turn that off so it doesn't bother you guys. And that's your Klima, okay? As you guys can see, we'll turn that down, but this is what it looks like when you're controlling. Turn that off, go to your apps, you get the navigation, you're gonna have to talk to your dealership. You don't get that in the S or the SE. Radio, media, app connect, get the Apple CarPlay in here, and then we have the ambient lighting in the SE trim, all right? So you can mess around with your moods, what type of color, and so forth. It'll change the color on the background of the screen, and so many more good things. Let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when you integrate the backup camera here, as well as your bumper sensors in the front and in the back. Put that into parking again. And dropping lower than that, everyone, air vents are here instead of up top now. Completely different center console with the cup holders. No more shift lever here. The shift lever is now here. We see a lot of manufacturers doing that, simplifying that center console look. We also have an engine start stop button system here, as well as the parking brake. And now you got the media rotary knob to control your media volume. And if you go ahead and press that screen, you get the lounge, atmosphere, and drive mode, all right? So I can change that by sliding right and left on that little screen, which is really cool. And I can change my modes or my atmospheres depending on what mood I'm feeling. If I'm feeling joyful, nature, energetic, and so forth, we can go ahead and change the ambient lighting in the background and all that good stuff. So let's go back to the media. USB-C plugins down there, 2 of them, wireless charging pad, a removable tray with a 12-volt outlet down there, but you don't have a closed off center console area look. Now, up top, touch sensitive reading lights and the LED reading lights, a SE exclusive auto dimmable rear view mirror. You won't get this in the S. So SE and up, you'll get the auto dimmable rear view mirror. Over to the driver cockpit cluster display screen, completely different. Hopefully you guys can see that. We have the leather wrapped steering wheel, and the ways to control that cluster is going to be on the steering wheel right here on the right. You can go ahead and change the center of that screen, just like that. All right, and as well as on the right of that gauge, you can change your info card. All right, let's say we want to go to average speed, show you guys what that looks like, and then we want to change the info card on the left. Maybe I don't want to display, I'm going to place that. We could also change the view too. You get 2 different views or 3 different views, there you go. And then come back to that, all right? So you're also gonna be controlling your radio stations here on the right with your voice control. On the left, you're gonna control your crash warning, a cruise control, and your media volume. Your new shift lever, this is huge, all right? So they completely changed this. You go ahead and rotate it forward to get the drive, and if you do it again, you get the S. Go ahead and do about a half rotation, you get neutral, and then full rotation is reverse. Press that button for park. On the left-hand side, now you have 1 lever for the signal lights and the windshield wipers. They used to be 2, but now it's 1. Further left on the dashboard, let's go ahead and open that. You have no more Volkswagen knob. Now it's just a button there to turn on, off your headlight system and taillight system. Over to the new look on the complete door panel. Handle is placed differently, looks a bit more modernized. Unlock lock button, more textured inlay, high gloss black, the V-text armrest, and the insert, as well as the electric tailgate lift button and cup holder with some more cubby room. Now that we're pretty much done with the front side of this new interior, let's show you the second row for the 5 passengers. Now, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so putting it into perspective for you guys, legroom and head clearance inside the Tiguan will be no problem for us tall people. So 4 adults in this car can fit comfortably. Armrest, cup holders integrated into the backrest of the bench seats. I have to say, the way you can drop them all as well is a lever here, and you can drop that. Car seat compatibility, we still have the V-text leather system in here. In front of that bench seat, we got the pockets. In the S, you won't get pockets, and the S does have cloth seats. In between, air vents to here, as well as 2 USB-C plugins, and they get rid of that 2024 12-volt outlet. So no more 12-volt outlet on the back of the center console. Up top, LED reading lights that is faced towards each passenger's lap area, and your O snap handle, everyone. Now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, everyone, we like to drop the MSRP sticker. So here it goes. So the suggested MSRP sticker is coming in at $33,795. Total is $35,220. Hopefully this helped you guys out. There's just so much to mention with regards to this vehicle, and this video would be too long. So hopefully you guys found this really helpful and your guys' look for the new Tiguans, everyone. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Keep watching, stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe.